Hello YouTube! Welcome back to the 365 challenge. We're posting a long form video every single day for 2026, and today we're doing some more turtles drafting. And right out of the gate we got Raph and Mikey, a trample haster. When this attacks, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a creature card. Put that onto the battlefield tapped and attacking, put the rest on the bottom. I think that card's really good. I think it's good in just about anything. It doesn't matter what archetypes you're playing. So we get access to a ton of things, but I will say I would love to lean green because it allows you to ramp much, much better into actually casting a 7-drop. So let's see if we can make that happen. We have red for an Is It color pairing. Some good options there. We got some green options with Tenderize and Michelangelo. I think I'd like to stay green. Now, is this better than Tenderize? I found that this equipment was really, really hard to deal with. So it might be. I've never played it, but every single time someone has played it against me, it has hurt. And it has hurt a lot. Now, maybe that's because Tenderizes only see play when they kill you? That's tough. I'm going to take the uncommon. We'll give it a try. I could go either way with Tenderize and Mikey. Here's a Simic Bamboo, as well as another Michelangelo, and a Saved by the Shell. All cards I'm happy to play. What lends itself better? Gruul or Golgari? No, Golgari or Simic. There's no Gruul. Bespoke Bow I like. Or we could just take like a Michelangelo and stay on target. Stay open. Could do either of those. I like that Michelangelo in both. So I think that's a good, well-rounded card. Another Bespoke Bow, a Shredder's Technique. Shredder's Technique still being here is pretty crazy. That seems like a sign. I think that card's good. Yeah, I think that's a sign. I'm going to take that, which lends me to Golgari. Ew, stop it. What the heck? I mean, this is the disappear bug. That's fine. I could also take this as a enchantment or creature with flying or artifact. I mean, chain reaction might just be good enough. Hey, Shell and Raptor. Also Rocksteady if we're in Golgari. I get a cookie if I can make that work. But I'm going to take the first Raptor. I like the Raptor a lot. We're really, really looking for some ramp. We're looking for the frog. We could also take... I don't see us playing punk frogs. I'll just take this land. Maybe we end up with something that's splashable. A 2-drop white. A 2-drop rat or a 4-drop. We have no 2s. I'll take this rat. I think the 4 is solid, but we'll end up with more 4s. So here's the first Rocksteady and Tenderize Wield. That's pretty good. This is the Tenderize I almost took over the novel, or I was considering. Take Simic just in case we decide to switch. Shredder's Technique is really the only thing that's keeping us in black. Second rat. I like chain reaction too. Great. Lots of filler. Nothing too crazy. The Ooze. This is the counter one. Whenever a creature you control with a counter leaves the battlefield, create a mutagen for each counter on it. Exile target card from a graveyard. Create a mutagen token. So this just makes mutagen tokens nonstop. Seems good. Those mutagen tokens will trigger disappear. This is excellent. And there's really not that much else here for us. Like I'd run the Mayhem. I don't think I'd run the Rocksteady again. Unless I had the chance to make a cookie. Another Fight and Frog Butler. So we already have 2 fight spells, a bite, a fight, and a technique. So I think I can take this opportunity to take the Frog Butler over this, which feels really bad. I think this fight spell is good enough, but I'm really light on 2s, and we already have like a 6 and a 7 that I really want to run, so I'm going to take the Frog Butler. Similarly, Mona Lisa Science Geek, I'm pretty happy to run that as well. Another Rocksteady we could wheel, so now we're really looking for a Bebop. The combo will make me unblockable, which would be very fun and would unlock a free cookie. 3-drop Michelangelo Game Master over a shell. Only because like this is the mechanic for this. Disappear. We've already got the ooze. So we have the synergy for this. As far as common 3-drops go, it doesn't get much better for us. We'll take a Tainted Treats over a Stomped by the Foot. I would run both of these as well. Found him. Bebop. We have the combo. Come on, baby. Show me the cookies. I like marshmallow pizza. I like squirrels. I think both of these things are okay. Squirrels are really good with the fight spells. But man, people do not respect the marshmallow pizza. It also is a disappear trigger. I'm going to take this. I like that. A Zoo Escapees I will take. I could see playing a Foot Ninja as well for, you know, sneaking at 4, but I think I just want 2-drops. All right, here's another Rocksteady. So now we have 2. If we can find another Bebop, that'd be great. Do I want this 4-drop or a duel? I have no 4s. I could take that. I just don't like him that much. I think I'll just take the duel. Look at all these red cards. Hot damn. There is 0 world in which I play 3 of these. I mean, I guess the world that I play 3 of these is that I get the Imposter Michelangelo 4-drop. All right, what do you do? Look at the top card of your library. You may play lands, cast mutants, ninjas, and turtles from the top. If you've cast one this way, it enters with an additional counter. So that's a good 4-drop. Fixing, Raptor. Yeah, we're just going to take this. Mikey and Dawn Party Planners. And that goes with our Raph and Mikey. It's double green, but I'm not worried about that. Black cards, pretty whatever. This is the signpost for this. Disappear. Sacrifice a token, draw a card. At the beginning of your end step, if something disappeared, you make a 1/1 flying insect. This is good. I think that's better than these things. I think this is the first time I'm getting to play this card. I liked the West avatar. The problem is we have so many high-end cards. We could just take a good removal. We could just take another 3-drop. That's very good for us. I can't wait to see the stats from 17 lands. I haven't looked them up yet to see if the West Wind avatar is any good. We have a lot of top end, so I'm going to take the Anchovy Pizza. We have like only 1 unconditional removal spell. Frog Butler number 2. I could see taking the Shredder. We have so much top end. I'm going to take the Butler. So much top end, not enough 2-drops that I care to run. And oh yeah, Pizza Face is a great card. We could take a 5th Rocksteady. Pizza Face is good though. Fixing. Sacrifice another creature or token, draw a card, activate only as a sorcery. So this triggers all of our stuff. And you could get rid of mutagen tokens for the Ice Cream Kitty. And it's just a 2-drop. I don't see myself wanting anything else. We could escape tunnel, but this is pack 3, so I don't think we're going to do that. Wow. Wow, I want all these things. Do we want another fight or the disappear 3-drop? I kind of want them all, but I'm going to take the fight. I have a sneaking suspicion these are going to be good, in especially in multiples. we're not playing any of these things. Take the thing that annoys me the most, I guess. Nobody plays this. Frog. Technique. Stomp by the Foot still being in the pack is kind of wild. Yeah, we're not running any of these things. I could see running this. Because it makes the mutagen token. 4-drop. Wow. Okay, well, we got a deck. So get rid of one Rocksteady. I'm keeping a Bebop, keeping a Raptor, keeping a Pizza Face. None of those are going. Our options to cut here, things that I'm not like super attached to. We have to cut quite a few things. 8. Cowabunga's gone. I think Ice Cream Kitty can go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's probably like 1 Rats. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only like 4 2-drops that we're pretty happy with. I think that's not good enough. That's not good enough. So 3 more cuts. This is pretty 23rd playable. And then it's probably... What do you guys like better? Lord of Dregs or the Primordial Pachyderm? It's probably just cutting both of them. This feels like it could be good, though. I think I want the Disappear stuff for this guy. Feels good with ooze and things. We have 2 fights, a bite, an unconditional removal, stomp by the foot. It's probably Marshmallow. It's fine. It triggers stuff. But I think it's a pretty reasonable cut there. This looks like it's it. I like the Frog Butlers to help, you know, get us into 4 and 5s. On the draw, we've got everything we need here. 3 lands, both colors, mana ramper. This looks great to me. Wow, our opponent is very sweaty. They're like, I'm not going to show them what color I am. So that way they won't play their 1-drop if they've got it. That's a good card. That is a great card. Simic versus Golgari. That is a robot, thankfully, and not a scary thing. Can't be blocked if an artifact entered. So let's just go here. 3/3 with Ward. It'll be much harder for them to kill. I can play stuff off the top. I can play lands, cast mutants, ninjas, turtles. I feel like, aren't all of the turtles ninjas? So I feel like that's a little redundant. Aha, I can play a land off the top. So I could Pizza Face, but they could just kill Pizza Face, which would make me sad. But I think that's okay. I want to be mana efficient, and I can always get it back with the Raptor. And now our stuff is going to be very large. Because next turn we can do this or this and do the thing. Oh no, they're making so many stuffs. Alright. How are you not a mutant on the top? You're very annoying. So we're going to go here. I'm going to eat this food. It will trigger all of these things. We will say go. I would like to trigger this way. Wait, I thought I put the other one on the top. Damn it. Come on. I thought I put the other one on the top. I guess I have to target them both. I did have them resolve on the top. That's true. I have to target when it goes on the stack. That's the problem. I guess it makes it so that way they need to kill the Lord of Dregs rather than the pizza face, which I think is somewhat preferable. I guess they don't. Still no mutant to play off the top. We got one land off the top. I can't complain. I will get back my pizza. And then I would like you to scoop. Shape it up. Go forward. Three, four. I can't quite do all of the things. We play this land. Yeah, we're short one land of being able to make the mana dork. Oh, you have a ground chuck. That's a big one. Doesn't have reach, though. I guess I'm going to do this. I'm fine with trading this for... Okay. I guess I needed to attack with a raptor. Alright, let's do this. I'm just gonna eat the food. That's fine. Here and there. Great. I want to keep the Death Toucher up for the ground chuck. They're going to get to play their entire hand here. So we just have to hope we have enough damage to deal with it. We're at 26. They're not going to be able to kill us. They have to kill the flyers. The pizza can still live. We have another trigger for pizza in hand. Yeah, not surprised that that's dying. We actually have lethal in the air already anyway, because we can play this and crack to put counters onto the bird, bug, whatever. Creepy Zergling. Hey, Dark Knight. Yes, thankfully it's not too much of a bad board state, because we feel ahead enough. We will see if they have a way to get rid of this. I doubt it. We got a second land off the top and a free Michelangelo. So 3 cards deep with the Dawn and Mikey. Does that give it a reach? I was like, oh god. But it doesn't. Ayo. Okay, cool. Good job, Golgari. 3-drop is our first thing, but we have both colors. That's okay. A little slow, but we can make that work. We don't have a ton of 2-drops, so I think trying to mold a 1 when we already have 3 is tough. Thankfully, our opponent also didn't have the fastest start in the world. Wow. So what you're saying is we're getting countered right now? Do I want that to be countered? I kind of don't hate it. I think... Oh, okay. Didn't get countered. Could just get magic missiled. Magic missiled. Manhole missiled. That's also fine. It's going to happen eventually. Gives us a target for the raptor. And maybe they just make a 1/1 at instant speed. That's pretty good. Oh, no. All right. Now we just have to work on getting to the appropriate amount of mana. We need 3 more. I really want Mike and Ralph and Mikey to get 1 attack together. I think that's cool. That card is neat. I've died to it once. I would love to make someone else die to it. That card is scary big. I don't like it. I don't want to take 4. I feel like countering that's like not great. Oh no, they can take back their pizza? Yikes. That's rude. We don't like that. Oh, come on. If I play this, it just dies. Damn it. Let me hit a land. And then I could just play this. Even if they kill it, that's fine. Ugh. Do I just play this into it to take their turn? Ew. I don't like doing nothing. Because if we don't take their turn and they just like play a 4-drop, then we're dead. Like they'll have 2 things, I'll progress. If I don't rip the land again, I'll have to then play it, then they kill our stuff, hit us for 5 or whatever. Also, it blocks them on equipping this, because they only have the 1 red source, so that's not the worst thing in the world. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Well, we have Ward, and there might be a land on top, which there is, thank goodness. So Ward 2 matters, right? Because they can't play this, play a land, and then manhole missile it. So maybe it survives. If they decide to manhole missile it now, it takes our whole turn, and we got to land off the top. So we're already up, like, neutral there. I think there's a reasonable chance we get to untap with that. And we're only 1 more land away from getting to attack with Ralph and Mikey, which might just be too much for them to overcome. Okay. They are up to 5. Like, I could tenderize that, but that doesn't feel great. I could just Raptor and get something back, but I think I'll do this. Do I attack? Because I have a sneaking suspicion that this is going to die. I'm going to attack. This is a good trade for them. I'm going to turn a pizza into a food. I think that if they find a way to kill pizza... Why did I think this was... Wow, I thought this was 3 damage. It is 4 damage. Okay, well that's still fine, actually. I don't hate that. Fight this. This seems fine. And we're still 1 land away from rolling the dice on Ralph and Mikey. Yeah, for some reason I thought this was 3 damage. Because it is 3 damage to them and gain 3, so it just does a bunch. Ew! Stop it. nice. That's a lot of artifacts that they have. And now... it has trample, though. I kind of don't want to attack into that. Who's Ralph? Raph and Mikey. Yeah. I'm saying it wrong. I could just attack into this and trade. It's going to trample for a bunch. And I get another creature. Or I could just go here, get back pizza. I think pizza's better. And fight this now. Before they untap. Yeah, my brain just fills in all the parts. No! Okay, hopefully they sack it now to draw the cards. They shouldn't. They should sack it on my combat, but, you know, a girl can dream. Would have been better to kill the equipment instead of the token. Equipment. How could I have killed... I could have killed it. I thought this was just a story creature. 7. Interesting. I'm gonna play a pizza. They're gonna draw. I'm gonna eat food. Because they can kill Raph and Mikey. Really? They're gonna let me have it? I'm gonna hold this back. I guess I didn't need to. But this is putting them to lethal to the 4, and then I'll turn this food... I'll turn this equipment into a 3/3, honestly. I think I'm more likely to eat the food. But yes, I think I should have killed this instead of the 1/1. Ah, cute, cute. That card replaced itself. This is okay. I'm happy for either one of these to block if they surveillance cam to lock one of them down. It feels a little weird getting like having the equipment go instead of the food, but I'm very likely to want to trigger the disappear again. And if I do trigger the disappear, I want the food. You know, I want to sack the food. Really? I don't want them to see this coming, but my problem is they're going to tap it down, draw 2 cards, and then have 4 total off the top to try to kill it. And I want it to kill them when they don't see it coming. Okay. I was like, why is this, like, highlighted? Does it have flash? It doesn't. It's swamp cycling. Okay, so they've gotten much stuff. I will say no attacks. I'm going to play this. I'm going to eat this food. I guess I could have made this... I could put the counters onto Bebop, which is lethal, but I worry that too many eggs in one basket, right? They just blow it up, and then I'm left with a much weaker board. And it's not lethal. They go to 11 anyway. But now, they should not see this coming. Fingers crossed. Wow, you have 2 improvised arsenals. That's cute. These are huge. Thankfully, we have Menace and... I'll block. What's up? I think that makes sense for them because they can't block the Menace, but I'm also not trying to get double strike dead. Although they didn't attack with both things, so that's probably fine. Cool. Menace. The haste, the trample on this in haste is good enough for me. Oh, that really seals the deal, doesn't it? Oh, no, it doesn't. I'm off by 1 mana, but that's fine. No good blocks for you. Hit something good. What did we hit? A 3/3. It did give Zoo Escapee's Menace, yeah. So I could have played it pre-combat the previous turn and attacked for 2. And then it's a much better target, so we could have not blocked. But still felt like we were in a much better position. Might as well just block. Lands and spells. Little Rampy Frog. On the draw a lot this draft, but that's not that bad if we can, you know, especially if we can ramp into 4-ish. Oh, crap. That card is really good. I do have 2 things that destroy enchantments, I think. One of them we cut. We for sure have 1, right? Shredder. And then I could have swore there was one other thing. I know I cut one of them, I think. Enters, destroy target creature. Then we have the other card that destroys an artifact. That's what this one does. The Tainted Treats. So yeah, we only have 1 thing. Mana efficient. I'll go here because it does go into pizza if they don't do anything. Yikes. You know, it'd be super cool if you stopped doing what you're doing and just chilled out. Chill out, man. Don't worry. How bad can Pizza Face be? Thankfully, they don't have a ton that they can just, like, straight up kill it with it in this. They can bounce it. They could play something and maybe fight, but they'd have to play something for 4 power. And there's a 4/4 for 4. That's double green, though? No, it's not. Maybe? I don't know if that's double green. We haven't seen the ooze yet. I want the ooze so I can kill these things. Right? This... How does this work? Comes a level 2, return up to 2 target artifact cards from your graveyard to your hand. Currently 0. But I'm sure they exist. Buzzbot. I was thinking about playing the Cryptid and just, like, getting the Pizza Face threat going, but more threat, more better? And just playing a small thing, if they bounce Pizza Face, which I was suspecting that they had an answer for, why else wouldn't they equip the bow? So this way, they have to decide what they're going to deal with. Make sense? Now we still have a big threat, which is great. You get to draw a card, which is less great. They're going to make more pizza. Pizza. It makes sense to just block this with Buzzbot. I definitely would. I don't think I have a reason to hold this. We can activate either way. I like keeping everything too, because we could potentially unlock the pizza face with the Shredder's technique. I probably won't want to, but we could. It's so hard to remember what is a mutant, because, like, frog, you should be a mutant. There's not a lot of normal frogs walking on 2 legs and serving dishes. Okay, you're making a red mana. It's concerning. Oh man, I can't do the ooze thing. So they're gonna get 2 artifacts back. I think I'm just gonna bite this while I can. I don't think I want that thing around. Okay. Oh no. I can't get through much. I could put a... Yeah, this is bad. Once they do this, we're in some trouble. They get a 3/3 every turn. Or, like, to add 3 counters every turn to Pizza and Buzzbots. Draw cards. They have so many cards. We have a lot of good draws, though, for removal. Draw 3 cards, put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield tapped. Holy shit, they've drawn a lot. They are 14 cards deeper into their deck. Okay. Slow and steady. Ooh, the ooze. It's too late for you, but... So now, how does this work? I get to remove stuff from their graveyard. There was no artifacts. So now I can go don't like that thing. Mutagen. Mutagen. I still don't like this, right? There's not a lot I can do here. Unfortunately. Whenever a creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it leaves the battlefield, create a mutagen token for each counter on it. So, the problem is we drew it too late. They already returned all the artifacts from their graveyard back. And they have 3 artifacts. This is just going to be a huge problem for us. Yep. To go whole hard. They have so many fucking cards, though. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I guess, like, at least 6 of these 17 cards is lands. The song is Whole Heart by Griffin Bipolar Sunshine. Yep. Ay, ay, ay. So... I think it's just the rat again, right? I can't imagine that this is going to end well for us. I'm hoping they forget about the reach, which is going to be much harder considering they have one. Okay, so they're going to tap a thing down. Okay, they did not forget about the reach. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they can hit me for 2 of these Buzzbots, which is a lot. 4, 5, 6, 7. So if I draw one of my fight cards, we're good. If we draw our pizza, we're good. Tainted Treats. Shredder's Technique. Another frog. Mikey and Raph would be cool. Raptor. Bebop would make the 7/7 unblockable. We could probably survive through that. Yeah. The next card needs to be good. We have as many lands as they do in play, which is it's concerning. Ah. That's really large. Ay, ay, ay. Jeez. Uh-huh. I think they're going to equip it with the staff. I'm going to eat this food. Doesn't change anything, timer-wise. Maybe they're just keeping mana. No, I mean, these are free, so I guess we will remove this out of your graveyard. come on. They have lethal. They could just tap my thing. We have so many draws. Come on. This is bullshit. So many draws. All right, we have a 2-drop removal spell, and we just need a land, and then we've got a pretty good little curve here. Tapped land off the top seems nice. We can stop a more aggressive play with the Stomp by the Foot. I always forget that the Rocksteady is the one with forest cycling. That's really nice. Maybe that's a reason to maybe play the extra one. I could see that. Being willing to play this for another forest cycler. That card is very good, and I would rather they didn't get to use it. So, I'm gonna go here. I could have fought it, actually. That would have been better, but I've already cast the rat, so that's fine. My instinct was to just progress the board. I could double spell, but yeah, I think it makes more sense not to do that. For 5 mana. 4. Okay. 4 or less, I get to do a thing. I can't really do a ton else. The Shredder's technique is good. Now the question is, do I want to make one of these bigger? And I don't think I really do. They're stuck on 4. If this is a board clear, it's a board clear. I think this is worth it. They're probably going to have to kill Rocksteady first. Yeah. I was hoping to bait it out by attacking first, but I think that's fine. Hopefully we can kill whatever they play. And it turns out we can. Or I could just attack. Play this and attack. Yeah, let's just play this. We can double removal spell next turn, so they're not super likely to get to stabilize. If they kill Bebop, they probably have no mana to play anything, so we could kill everything. Kill them. Puts a lot of lethal on the board. I don't like just killing their thing and not putting Bebop, because then if they do manage to kill one of the other two, we don't have like a good lethal setup there. Yeah, look at that. 2, 3, 4. On the draw again. Been on the draw a lot. Ripped a swamp. Deck is running well. Mouser. We can't block the Mouser. The Mouser is really good, right? It is just an above rate creature. I kind of like this. Because this arsenal is going to be worse. Right? Like this is an artifact creature. It attacks profitably. Like we could just play this, but they could suit up and then we can't do anything about it. I like keeping their artifact lands light. And they're also stuck. So the likelihood of them dealing with Donnie here, they'd have to have another Manhole Missile. Exactly. Which would suck. I'd rather they didn't. But I love the idea of trying to get lands here off the top. Ooh. Sad. Okay, we missed the land. but I can just play this. More threat, more better. So they can get the bespoke bow back. Seems okay. Scry 1. Get a land off the top. Kill this thing. Do I play this? I'm gonna play this so I can actually make something leave the battlefield. Because with the food I can't, right? That's fine. I'll put it on this, because I think they're incentivized to bounce something, and I would rather they didn't bounce the Mike and Donnie. So they can bounce the food. Again, I think that is fine. Lands off the top. Always feels good. Cool. 6. We have 6 damage on board. They're at 11. We have 9 damage. 9 damage. Oh, we go first? Crazy. Love to see that. Woohoo! Let's go! Into Cryptid, into Lord Dreg. Oh, your card's good. Oh. I cut this out of a different deck thinking it did something totally different than what it actually does. But yeah, I should have kept that in the deck last time. I think I thought it was just an artifact and not a 2/1 creature in and of itself. It's pretty cool. That's a nice card. Plays very well with what they're doing. I have a sneaking suspicion this is just going to die. But if for whatever reason it takes them a few turns to get the Weather Maker going, then I can play this and activate. That would be pretty good. Oh, did we get a Mauled raid? I saw a big, yeah, we did. Hey, Mauled. It's good to see you, my friends. Welcome, welcome. Today we are doing some turtle drafting. For my viewers, make sure you guys go show some love in the channel to Mauled. I would really appreciate it. Good friend of ours. All right, so we'll play this. Unfortunately, Lord Dreg is about to die. But I think that's fine. But we're going to make him do it. But yes, my viewers, please go show some love there in the chat. Wow, it's not going to? Interesting. This destroys an enchantment, which I would totally bounce this back to start making flyers, but I can't, which is awkward. Destroy target creature or enchantment. It doesn't work. It's unfortunate. I cannot activate it. Also, guys, Mauled is one of the Good Time Boys podcasters. So if you guys are Mauled fans, you guys should check out the gameplay channel where we also have weekly podcasts with Mauldown. No! Stop it. Goodbye, Lord Dreg. At least it hits him for 3. Which is not amazing, but... Ay, ay, ay. And then they have this thing that can just start blowing stuff up. Oh, no! Stop it! Mauled is investing in wigs. I think Mauld's too hard on himself about his hair. I don't want to kill a 3/4 that drew them a card with my Shredder's technique. Okay. So now they can kill a target. I'm gonna just play this. I just can't stand the turtle set. I'm too old, man. Yelling at clouds, though. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it either, to be totally honest with you. I don't like little sets. And to me, I'm far more into UBs that are like high fantasy. So Lord of the Rings, I think, fit. But I'm, you know, I don't want to hate on other people's UBs because of how happy Avatar The Last Airbender made me. So I'm going to be happy for anyone. That card's very good. That card's worth killing. I think I have to just kill that. I don't like it, but we could attack with both and try to, like, let them block and blow one up. But the problem is if they blow it up before blocks, then I can't do anything. So here we are. The Zoo Escapees is just hanging out. They have tap down, they have card draw. I am quite a bit behind here. They also have just like reoccurring every couple of lands is 3 damage. No attacks. Okay, now they can kill both of our things. Well, one of them comes back, so it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, they definitely should not... Oh my gosh. They're also ripping lands, so I can't complain. Yep. You haven't liked a UB? Not a single one? That's kind of wild. Not even like Lord of the Rings? I feel like a good chunk of like diehards still liked Lord of the Rings. Because it is high fantasy and fits very well into what Magic is typically trying to do. He's back. I like some of the UB sets, but overall I'd rather them not have done crossovers, even if that means getting rid of all of the stuff that I liked. That's totally fair. I think that's a very reasonable take. Okay, so we're going to lose Rocksteady to... Oh, we're not going to lose Rocksteady. They're just going to rip a land. and give us their mutagen token. Yeah, that's fine. I'm actually surprised they didn't just use the Weather Maker. It is important to note they do have 9 damage. So we need to find, we have a couple of things that make food. So that's pretty reasonable. Anchovy pizzas. Raph and Mikey would be cool. They have a few more lands than we do, but they are also 7 or 8 cards deeper in their deck than we are. Okay, so they're going to bring back this flyer. That's kind of scary. And it lets them attack. That's a cute card. So this is much scarier now because they have a flyer plus the 9 damage here. Yeah, this is not good. This has been like a little bit of a slap fight where neither player has really done a ton. It's like, I play a 7/7, you bounce it. I play a 7/7, you bounce it. I play a 7/7, you know, chump it, draw a card, cycle a card, kill it, like. But signposts like this, like these are 3 good cards that really help pull you ahead. Our opponent is now 7 cards deeper. There's not a ton we can do about that. I'm surprised they didn't use the Maker to blow this up. I mean, we could get it back, but it gets in the 3 damage. But the Maker also just gets in 3 damage. They actually have lethal over 2 turns, right? Because they could just Maker face and hit me and then Maker face again. So I need to find an answer for the cam in this 1 turn. That was not it. So we are the dead. This deals damage to any target. I logistically understand that it's just game pieces where the name and art aren't that important as the text box. It's so hard to look past. I don't think that's true. So actually Decked Out's getting a little bit of heat for a short that was a little bit taken out of context, but it's meant to be like engagement driving, right? But we said something similar for competitive gameplay. Wow. They ripped a second signpost. Let's keep. This looks fine. A little mana dork. Against double white, I'll play my mana dork. I think that's fine. Opponent not playing anything. Yeah, I think, well, I'll say this. I kind of want to trigger this when I can, but against these colors, it doesn't change a lot, so I think I will just do this. Do I attack into destroy a tapped and attacking creature? I think so. I think I'm fine with that. Like, we do have a couple of things we want to ramp into, but if they kill it, Michelangelo gets bigger. We also have 5 mana, so there aren't a ton of things bigger than that. We definitely don't want them keeping that. We can't really double spell anyway. I'm going to say go. I don't want to trade my 4/4 for your 3/3, plus I have to re-equip. I think I do want to kill this. Yep. Keeping it going. There's nothing wrong with the decked out take. It's logical. The play pieces aren't as important, say, as miniature games where the physical representation matters. Yeah. I mean, I would counter with, if you're playing miniatures and if you're playing to win and you know what I mean, like, then I still think that I care more about what the pieces do. Like, if you switched out every single piece of your 40k army with quarters, dimes, nickels, and, you know, eraser pins to represent whatever, I would argue you get a similar, like, vibe. I could be wrong. Not vibe, but, like, obviously the vibe is different when you're playing the UB stuff, or when you're playing with, like, you know, the orcs and stuff. But the premise of the game when I'm playing in a tournament is different than the premise of when I'm playing Commander. And what I like about the game is different. And that's all I mean by saying one is different in that situation than the other. Goodbye, Michelangelo. Three to equip is kind of high. Would you like to take 3? Trigger Michelangelo, make another mutagen token. All is right with the world. Oh, that card's real good. That card is excellent. NerdGirl doesn't know about how serious Game Workshop is. I've played a fair amount of Warhammer. High Elves, Tyranids, Lizardmen. I'm a big Squigs girly. They're super cute. Doesn't get much better than a Squig, my friend. Yeah, all of them. It's fine by me. Yeah, I still have a couple of my pieces. I still have a Slan that I painted a long time ago, and it's pretty sick. The paint is starting to peel the last time I saw it, but it's in a box somewhere. I'll try to track it down for you guys. What I really want, which I'm not much of a painter anymore and I don't have painty stuff, but as a centerpiece, I've always wanted a goblin? I think it's goblin. It's a specific terrain piece, and I want to get it professionally painted and use it as like a centerpiece. It is the Bad Moon? Blood Moon? This is sick as hell. I want this. If any of you are professional painters and you ever want to get me a Christmas present, that's what I want. That thing is so badass. I've had my eye on that for like a decade. I can't believe I still remembered it was Bad Moon, though. I'm impressed with myself. I'm gonna pat myself on the back for that one. Ooh, the second time we have seen the ooze. And our opponent is playing a weird color pairing. A very weird color pairing. I'm gonna block. I worry that I'm behind. I don't have a 4-drop. I'm probably playing this Mona Lisa anyway, or I want the ooze to do a thing. So let's go Mona Lisa. Ah, fuck, pizza. I mean, that's okay. That is a little sad. And go here. Which means we have a really good draw if they don't have a removal right this minute. Oh, they do. They have this. I forgot about this guy. That's okay. Do you have another one? Yeah, a little annoying. Okay. Draw a card for the Omni Cheese. Yeah, Rakdos. This is like the first time I've been paired against a non-color support. That's fine. It still has its abilities for a turn, so we're still good there. And unfortunately, it's when it dies. And this is an exile effect. So... I think I really do want to do this. And I want to get rid of something. This is going to exile my creature. And this says... Control the +1 leaves the battlefield. Okay. It just replaces itself. And if they don't kill it, then maybe I can find a better answer. And we get to turn this into a food. So this is good. We get to make another mutagen. It replaced itself. All is right with the world. It took most of their turn. I'm going to pizza the shit out of that. Pizza. Get out of here. There's no reason not to use it, because when it leaves the battlefield, right, it doesn't change anything for us. I'm gonna chill because I don't want to die. Ah, that's a very large card. Whenever another creature you control enters, deals 2 damage to each opponent. Ah. Okay. Well, let's kill that. Because I'd really rather you didn't. No reason not to use all of our mana efficiently. We get to keep all these things. One more turn. I'm down to chill one more turn. They have a lot of food, so pressuring their life total doesn't change much, but 1 or 2 points could be a lot for me. They have a lot of colors. I guess it's because they're running the, like, Technodrome. Let's go here first. I want to make sure I can get a land off the top. Shouldn't have tapped that way, though. Haha, land off the top. Haha, I have mana. Mutant. Actually. Haha. Attack you. Alright, getting two cards off the top with Donnie should lock this up. I do have lands. That doesn't change much. Donnie will get bigger on end step. They have 6 life. They're at effective 21 with 2 chumpies. A lot of counters here. Making this 1/3/3 to hold the fort down really did do a lot of work. I think there's no reason to not do this because we want Donnie to trigger or Michelangelo to trigger. And I'm gonna chill because I think the only way we lose is to a board clear. I don't feel a need to play these. It's a little annoying. They actually can get froggy. No blocks. Froggy. I'm at 8. I didn't do a thing. I was supposed to do the thing. Six. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's kind of interesting. I'm just gonna play the Zoo Escapees. And I'm just gonna eat this food before they can interact with my stuff. Block the most damage. Board clear me. Great. 6-2, I think? We definitely could have pressed a little harder, a little sooner, but I didn't feel the need to. It felt like an unlosable game with the exception of a board clear, and if they top deck a board clear and I go Zoo and Cryptid, or whatever that card is called, and I have like the 2/2 and the 2/3 with a mutagen token on board, plus we would get all of our mutagen tokens back from our board, so having 2 bodies even though they're small bodies, to start to come back and redevelop and make huge creatures would be pretty good. But we had more than one like lethal threat target, so like a single removal top deck does not save them. So they really need something very big. I love seeing Mona Lisa with Wrath. She is a little bit of a removal magnet. People are scared of her. Hiya. Take an escape-e. If they don't kill Mona Lisa, which they pretty easily can, a manhole cover. Ooh, that's cute. And they equip it, and they have a 4/1. Great. I'm going to cycle here. I really want to be able to cast Wrath soon. I want to keep them off of creatures. I don't think Tenderize is getting much better. Keep their board nice and small. Yikes. Yeah, Mona Lisa is probably about to die. Although, if we play the Lord Dreg this turn, then maybe we don't die. I could pizza. Huh. Is there a world where they trade for this? I think the answer is no. And I would rather have it for the way back. Because they're going to want to blow this up. And if they blow this up, I like having a bait here because I want Mona Lisa to survive. If I can get her to survive, that would be super cool. Hopefully they play something small that like maybe Novel could get. I didn't get to spin the wheel on Raph and Mikey enough. Really? What is happening here? Yeah? Okay. What do you got for me? You're gonna blow it up? Rude. Alright, but now I can go equip onto Mona Lisa, fight your 1/1, and then now... Ooh, I could kill this 1/1, but that ain't worth it. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If she lives, we're in Raph and Mikey territory. So that's pretty good. We have good blocks. She doesn't die to manhole missiles. She doesn't die to the foundry. She does die to a spicy pizza, which would make me sad. And now we're gonna bin her because we're too slow now. I'd rather just rip lands, I think. Because now she, well, yeah, she just dies to the foundry, I guess. Okay, well, I'm into that. That's fine. What do we like more? I think I like... I guess this gets me stuff back. It's okay. How do I make these things small? The arsenal is annoying. Do I just kill their creature? They're gonna kill my stupid thing. I should have just played the warthog. Yeah, I should have played the warthog. Oh. All right, well, I am one land away. Oh my god, this thing's getting so big. I'm fine with them countering it, because it means they're not countering Mikey. Raph and Mikey. Okay. Ew. Super ew. All right, so yeah, please attack so that way my card doesn't... To them, this is a good trade because they're all 8/8s across the board. They just suited up next turn. So I think that's a reasonable trade. But it means that I can attack in with the Raph and Mikey without fear. And that's pretty nice. Come on, baby, give me something big. What is it? It's a 3/3. We take 3/3s. Free 3/3s. We take those. That's fine. Would you like to take 10? And hopefully this isn't going to be big enough, especially because they probably need to do something else. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6. Yeah, so 12 damage here. Yeah, we're maybe a little dead. If they kill Raph and Mikey here. What do you got for me, Dr. Love? They're hovering over my card, which is fair. The improvised arsenal is pretty scary. And as silly as Casey Jones is, you know, fighting Bebop and Rocksteady with a hockey stick, it's still, you know, still a very good card. I'm glad he got a card. Interesting. So they swing here? What happens? Interesting. I like that. They just die? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? So I can kill the artifact. Oh, they can crew it in response. That's unfortunate. But that's fine, actually. Because it'll make this thing smaller, but not by a lot, actually. Oh, they didn't crew. That's wild. That's a choice. They're going to have 4, 5, 6, 7 butts. I guess I want all the trample to go through. I don't know why they didn't crew first. We got a 2/2. Great. They could have crewed and had more butts. I think they survive by a little. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Take 3. Yeah, they could survive had they crewed in response to the fight. But we got to win with a Raph and Mikey play at the end. Saved our butt. They had way more cards than we did in hand. So we needed some power. Mikey and Dawn did really well for us. Raph and Mikey did well. Pizza Face definitely won some games. Unfortunately, we didn't Bebop and Rocksteady a cookie card, which if you guys aren't on Twitch, for those of you who are on YouTube, whenever I do something silly and limited that's a little harder to pull off, I get to get a crumble cookie, which is one of my favorite desserts. We did get to do an ooze win one game. We didn't see it for the first 5 or 6 games, but at the end there, it did slowly but surely grind out a win. It gave us like, you know, 5 or 6 counters on board and made it so that way if any of those creatures died, we had plenty of backup. We could have survived a board clear and come back and killed them with a 2/2. So overall, not too bad for one of our very first Golgari drafts. I had a lot of fun with that one. For those of you who are on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. Please like the video if you liked it and subscribe because that helps the year of 365 challenge, the year of posting a video every single day. And that's it. We'll see you guys tomorrow for day 69. Nice.